Just curious, Garrett, like what are some of the worst things an attorney can say in the consultation?
So that's a great question. And if I was doing my S3 hat on right now, I would go, Daya, when you say worst things, what do you mean? Because that could be a lot of different things. Now I'm going to take worst thing as how do you lose a sale really fast?
Hmm. Yeah, that's
Or
what I was getting at.
so what I would say to that is there's a lot. Every single person's going to have their own emotional trigger word that will set them off. Now we don't have a crystal ball. We can't guess this. We don't know what that's going to be. But one of the big things that I've found that happens is we get a lot of clients that come from other attorneys, and they come saying that they're not being listened to, they're not being asked questions, and there's no communication. What I've seen in my dealing with firms is there's a lack of effective communication. Basically, there's a misunderstanding. One person's talking on this level and the other person's on this level. They may be saying the same thing, but it's not being heard the same way. So when you what's I would say this is, as an attorney, you're stuck between a hard place and a really hard rock, because when you're in a consultation, your word is gold. And that's a great thing because they believe you. You can help me. Great. Awesome. Here's my money. I've got it. Let's go. I'm signed up. The problem is what I've found and noticed that when we speak in a consultation, we don't promise anything. We don't guarantee anything. This could happen. This should happen. Now, to us as in this situation, salesperson, we know we're not giving an exact word, but because you're an attorney, the PNC, potential new client, is like, oh yeah, that's what I want. You can get my outcome. Oh, great. And they hang on to that. Now we fast forward 3 months and that outcome doesn't happen. And you have to swerve because we know in the legal process, a monkey wrench could be thrown in, or the opposing party could do something else that makes it so that your legal plan has to change. But that potential new client is only going to remember the fact that you told them that you could get their outcome at that very first meeting. And I get a lot of clients that come to us saying all of that. And the big thing that we do to make sure that that doesn't happen is set realistic expectations from the start. So the worst thing that you could do is say all of that as this could happen, this should happen. What needs to be said is, I want to make sure I'm setting realistic expectations from the start. Now, this could happen, but we don't know what the opposing party is going to do. That's a big thing because as a potential new client, you don't really know much about the law or how it works. You think an attorney knows everything and whatever they say is exactly how it happens. There's no this gray area. They don't understand that at all. So you need to make sure that's very clear as you speak and go through. Otherwise, they hang on to those exact words you say. The other thing is never say guarantee. That's probably the worst thing ever is, I guarantee I can help work towards this. Okay, I know you said help work towards it. You didn't guarantee that you're going to get it. They just heard guarantee. And if you don't get that, they're done. And what's worse is it's bad publicity because they're going to probably leave a really bad comment.